Assalamu alaikum guys. So today I'm going to show you how I easily made these mahamris, especially being a beginner. So for the ingredients, I used some plain flour, some yeast, sugar, butter, cardamom, and coconut milk. So first of all, I started by putting 2 cups of plain flour into a massive bowl. And then I went ahead and added half half a packet of instant yeast, or roughly about a tablespoon. And then I went ahead and added some sugar, which was like brown sugar, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. The next thing I did was add a pinch of cardamom. This is basically, you cannot make mahamri without cardamom. This is like all the smell and flavor. Next I went ahead and added about half a tablespoon of butter, and last but not least I added some 3/4 cup of coconut milk. So once I finished putting all my ingredients together, I just went ahead and started mixing together, starting with that butter, making sure like it's completely melted and mixed with that flour and everything else that's inside there. So I mixed everything up, and then I went ahead and kneaded that mixture until I was happy with my dough, and I got a beautiful big piece of dough, which I then divided into 4. And then from then I took each of the piece that was divided, and I sort of made them into like a little tiny bowl or something like that. So I made about 4 of these from my piece of dough. So each piece, basically you can make about 4 mahamris from them. So roughly I made about 16 mahamris from this piece of dough, like 16 in total. Okay, so once I finished doing this, if you find it sticky, by the way, you can put a little bit of flour on your hands or on the dough, and then it won't be as sticky. So once I finished doing this, I just put them aside and I let them rise. It took me about 30 minutes roughly, and this is how they looked like 30 minutes later. So the next thing I did is just put some flour on the surface, then take each piece at a time, and I basically rolled it out. I rolled out each piece, and then I'm sorry I don't have a footage of me rolling out because I can't roll with one hand. But yeah, I rolled it out, then I cut it into 4 pieces. So basically I cut into half, and then I cut the halves again into half again, if it makes sense. So basically, as you can see, I made 4 pieces from that rolled out dough. The next thing I did was just take each piece at a time. Because I have a tiny pan, I cannot make several at a time, because you need to splash your mahamris with oil. This is what I mean by splashing, like literally trying to put some oil on top of it. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna make the mahamri rise. As you can see, it's gonna get that shape of a typical mahamri. And then once you see that it's brown at the bottom, you turn it around and then you cook the other side. If you have a deep pan, it's better to use that. Mine is quite shallow, so it's easily burns on the bottom. So if you have a deep pan, go ahead and use that. But either way, this is how they turned out. I fried all of the pieces, and this is it. That was my mahamri done. You can serve it up with some viazi via rollo, and you can enjoy your mahamris. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.